Welcome to the Kavkas view. New decade, and apparently this is what I'm meant to get used to. This is what I'm meant to get used to. Chelsea won. Brighton won. Pathetic performance once again. They came out the blocks, gave me 20 minutes of a good performance. Tactically outclassed in the second half. Proper. Another manager goes on the list of managers Frank can't compete with. Let's get into the game. The game was a weird one. 20 minutes we bossed them. We looked good for 20-30 minutes. We should have scored more than what we did. When I say we should have scored, I mean we were on top, weren't creating that many chances. But in essence, what do we do? What do? We do what Chelsea do all the time. Looking at this game, it's frustrating as hell. It's something that I cannot get over. I can't accept it. I need to talk to you lot today about this because we didn't set such a high standard in the last 10 years of becoming an elite club by accepting mediocrity. The one thing I'm proud about this club is we don't settle for nothing more than excellence. As a Chelsea fan, everyone's like, yeah, you sack your managers, you get rid of him, you get rid of that, you get rid of this. We win trophies. We demand results. You get paid a lot of money for us to demand these results. You don't like the pressure at an elite club? You know where the door is. Get out. It's simple as that. What I've been seeing in the past month and a half is unacceptable at a club of Chelsea's caliber. I'm not losing my cool and yelling at the computer. I'm not losing my cool and yelling at this camera today. It's not going to happen. But we're going to talk about this and we're going to see what is going wrong on a regular occurrence. There are a few things in this fan base. It's the hypocrisy regularly that is occurring that I'm getting fumed. Number one, we're going to start with Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, once again, in my opinion, made a mistake. He was tactically outclassed again. In that second half, Potter, whatever his name is, that manager, adds himself to the list of managers that have schooled Frank Lampard this year. It's pathetic. What are we going to blame today? The deep block? No, we got outplayed in the second half. We literally got outplayed in the second half. We don't create enough chances. Frank didn't change it well enough. And yeah, man, it is what it is. We dropped more points. Now we're going to go into the performance and the players and tactically what occurs. We don't move the ball fast enough. Our best moments of play are when we hit teams on a counter-attack. We are Chelsea. We don't hit teams on a counter-attack. Because the issue is, you only have 10 of those games in a Premier League season. The rest of them, teams will sit back and we need to create. We don't do enough creating. You guys don't understand how frustrating it is to watch and understand that I know what's coming. I have accepted it. But I will not accept failure on a regular occurrence, lack of fight, a lack of leadership from the top, Frank, a lack of accountability from the players. I will not accept that. You need to look at this rationally. Tammy Abraham today. This sums up the game for me and sums up this fan base. Tammy Abraham sums it up. He gets the ball. He's running 2-on-2. Williams on the right-hand side. Both defenders are egging him on. Pass it. The quality needs to be there. Lay it off with good pressure on the ball. Williams has a clean strike on goal. And you know what? Most probably Williams scores there. We're 2-0 up. Game, set, and match. I tweeted, if this was Mitchie, selfish, greedy, not elite level, not good enough for Chelsea, not a good striker, greedy, all he does is it for himself. Where is this hate for Tammy now? Where is that? I've been told by many people, oh, you're just negative on Tammy. How am I negative? I just know what I want in my striker. I know I want a top quality striker because I know you get punished in this league. What happened? We got punished. Again. How many times do I have to take this? How many times do we have to accept this? How many times? We've dropped points now. Southampton, Bournemouth, Everton, West Ham, Brighton. Those 2 wins against Arsenal and Tottenham, irrelevant. I would have rather won those 5 games and lost to the other 2. I'm telling you now, because we got 7 points. 7 points out of a possible what? That's 7 games, 21. Out of 21 points, we got 7. I rather, personally, would have had the 15 and lost 2. But no, you lot rather Frank be cheering with the fans, away fans, jumping up and down. Hey, we won a game, but yet we dropping points left, right, and center. Consistency is key. It doesn't matter if you win the big games if you can't do shit against the little teams. I'd rather do shit against the little teams, beat the crap out of them, and lose to the big boys. Because at least then we are progressing. A transition is key. I'm telling you lot all the time, a transition is key. If you transition the play, you ensure that the team is moving forward. We're not transitioning forward, we're stagnated. We've become worse. We've not moved forward, we've become worse. Realistically speaking, you're meant to look at these teams, right? We're meant to lose to Arsenal, we're meant to lose to Spurs, Man United. I'll accept that. But you can't move forward if you're losing to these little teams on a regular occurrence. Nothing is changing. Then we're going to talk about my good friend Antonio Rudiger. Rudiger's one player that is the most overrated player in this fan base. Without a doubt, you look at Antonio Rudiger, he's not a good player. He's not a good leader. He's not good on the ball. He's not good at defending. What does Rudiger even offer in this team? Realistically speaking, a passion merchant. He literally is a passion merchant. And I have to sit there and accept this from Antonio Rudiger. He's shouting at Kurt Zuma on the pitch. You need to understand when a player is losing control, because that is what Rudiger's doing. He's losing control of himself. He's emotionally not invested into the game stably. He's angry. He's rash. He's shouting at people, at the referee. Zuma's carrying you, my friend. He is carrying you. You're lucky to be playing. I don't understand why Tomori didn't play today. I don't know where he is. Might be injured. Why is Christensen not out there? I'm sorry. Christensen is better than him. Another question I need to ask a friend. Christian Pulisic, Captain America. What's going on, bro? Is this what you're going to be doing to me now? You get yourself a hat trick. Everyone starts ranting and raving how wavy you are. What is this going on? What is going on? I'm dead serious. This isn't a rant. This is a passionate way of talking to you lot. Because I care about this team. But yet you lot consistently let me down. Where is Pulisic the first half? I got called a hater today because I said he was invisible. Consistently invisible. At least I saw Willian on the ball losing it. At least I saw Tammy attempt to build something. At least I see Mount in and around the areas. You're meant to be the difference maker in this team. You're meant to be the difference maker in this team. Why are you not the difference maker? Why are you not posing any threat? Cho came on. Cho looked all right. I don't care what any of you say. Reece James, shout out. Looked absolutely wavy all game. I liked Reece James today. Absolutely fantastic. Azpilicueta looked very good this game. Very, very good. And now, you lot are going to say, oh, Alex has been negative all video. Let me tell you lot about Kepa today. Kepa Arrizabalaga saved us points again. Kepa's a very good goalkeeper. The fact that Kepa is being scapegoated as the issue in this club at this moment in time is highlighting what the issue is at this club. The good players get victimized. First it was Jorginho. Then it was Kovacic. Now it's Kepa. It's the ones that we need to keep. The ones we need to build around that are getting stick. What is going on? Kepa, outstanding today once again. The highlight of a good goalkeeper. You got nothing to do all game. You step up. You be counted when you're asked. Great save in the first half. Great save in the second half. Concedes a worldie. It's not his fault. What's he meant to do there? No one picked up on a corner. Every time we get a corner, it's free for all. Then saves us when Depay or whatever his name is should be scoring last minute. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This team has no bottle. This team has no fight. This team is disgusting to watch when it's like this. It's absolutely disgusting to watch. I'm sick and tired of it. We did not set such good high standards in the last 20 years since the turn of the millennium. Actually, screw that. Since 1996, since we started becoming a top club, winning trophies regularly. Since that year, it's been over 20 years, nearly 25 years we've been winning trophies regularly. To become a mediocre side now. Because Frank is a legend and you guys are going to accept it. Like, comment, subscribe. This was the Kavkas You. I'm very pissed off. Happy New Year.